Do you have that one person in your life who is constantly getting on your nerves and is constantly making fun of you and is always passively aggressive? Well, don't worry, because in today's video, I will show you how you can make that person taste their own medicine in the best possible way. And if you don't know me, my name is Martin and I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 3 years straight. And in today's video, I will share with you the simplest tips on how you can make this person regret their decision. Let's first start with a very important mindset that you need to have. When most people want to pay or try to destroy someone, they usually think in this way of arguing with them and getting to destroy them through comebacks and stuff like that. But when we look at this from a perspective of a brilliant communicator, this is a horrible way how to go about this. And let me tell you why. Imagine if this person is being passively aggressive. And maybe he doesn't know it. Maybe he just has some rooted trauma in his brain. But now you start getting defensive, you start arguing with him, and you get super loud. This person now will think of you as an enemy. And he will never want to speak to you again. And you have not won anything. The only thing that you have won in this scenario is an awkward silence with this person on the street or in the hallways. That's everything that you have won. So that's why we need to have better mindset when it comes to this. We need to call them out politely, with kindness, and destroy them with politeness. And never get our voice high or make an enemy out of them. We just need to find these small little cool comebacks how to destroy them so they can regret their decision instead of us getting super loud. The first thing I want you to do when someone will be passive aggressive towards you or someone will just try to manipulate you, you will say this exact sentence. This is super tactical, so pay attention. Did you mean for that to sound offensive? I will repeat that once more. Did you mean for that to sound offensive? This sentence is very important because it is not a direct statement but rather a question. And let me show you why this is very important. When we call someone out, we might have a wrong assumption about them. Because when I call someone out on them being passive aggressive, now they will get defensive and now we will get into this horrible argument. But if you ask a question mark at the end of the sentence, that makes it like you and them are on the same side and you just want to figure out the problem in this situation. And now when you will ask this question, did you mean for that to sound offensive? Now they will 90% of the times just back off and never say something like that to you ever again. Or second thing, they will ignore you completely altogether and they will keep pushing you. And that's why we need to talk about the second step. If they keep pushing you after you even said this question mark thing to them, then I want you to assertively tell them that that is not alright. For example, a good sentence could be, I would appreciate if you would not say stuff like this to me anymore. Assertive sentence like that is going to set boundaries in your relationship with them. And it's gonna show them that you are not being here to push around. So a quick recap, first ask if their intention was truly to offend you, because they might have just misspoken and they might not even have the bad intentions in their mind. Second thing, if they keep on pushing and if they keep on then just call them out assertively and tell them, I will not let you talk to me with that tone of voice or in that way. If you are, for example, buying a new remote controller, you can see on the remote control there are these buttons. And you are telling them, you are handing them the rules of your remote controller and telling them, my controller does not respond to your messages. And that's gonna show them who is really in charge in this conversation. Now let's move to the third step. And this is very important because now they might respond with one of these three sentences. And the sentences are, it was just a joke, bro. Don't take it so personally or don't be so sensitive. And I'm gonna show you in these three common scenarios how you can respond to them in a very practical manner. When they will say it was just a joke, you can destroy them by saying, then try to find funnier material. Imagine if someone is gonna tell you, oh, that was just a joke, bro. You will tell them, then try finding funnier material. Destroyed. And they're gonna after that feel, okay, maybe I should not have said that. And I don't know if you have been in the social situation where someone just cracks some crazy roast and everyone starts ooh, 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 doing this. This is the moment where you will tell them, then try finding funnier material. Now, when we got the joke out of the way, now what do we say to that? Do not take it so personally. And to that, I always respond, then you don't say it so offensively. Ooh. And now they're gonna be thinking, okay, maybe I should not have said what I said. And this is how you make them question their own words. And now the third thing, it is don't be so sensitive. And to this, I always say, I think it is a difference between being honest and being sensitive. Imagine how much respect would you gain. It is a difference between being sensitive and between being honest. That's what I always say when someone says to me, don't be so sensitive, because they clearly push my boundaries and I need to assertively tell them, bro, you cannot do that to me anymore. And this is how you will deal with passive aggressive people. First of all, you will tell them the question mark. Did you mean for that to sound offensive? 90% of the times they'll clarify and say, no, I don't. Simple. Second thing, they may just keep on pushing and ignore your message altogether. That's when you will call them out assertively and will hand them the rule book towards your remote controller. And you will tell them, this is not how you speak to me. And I will give you exactly how you need to speak to me. And I do not respond to this tone of voice or to these words that you say to me. Third thing, if they will say, oh, don't be so sensitive, it was just a joke, don't take it so personally, respond with, then find better material or more funnier material. Then don't say it so offensively. And I am not sensitive. I'm just telling you the truth. That is gonna hit so hard. And also, if you want to become the most charismatic person in every single room that you will enter, then I have a little surprise for you. This is my community and my private program where you will learn how to master any social situation that you will ever get into. Right now we are on 7 members and the price is just $9 per month. So if you want to get access to me and a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and their communication skills, just click the first link in the description and I will see you right there. And if you want to learn how to be so confident that it makes other people feel insecure, then just click this video right here. Live a happy life, man!